The press service of the Airborne Assault Forces of the Ukrainian Armed Forces reported this on Telegram. Air reconnaissance of the artillery unit of the Airborne Assault Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, after identifying the target, and found a warehouse with Russian ammunition and equipment. As a result of coordinated work, the Ukrainian army was able to destroy not only warehouses, but also several units of armored vehicles, cars and warehouses with destroyed ammunition, the message said. Meanwhile, Ukraine said on Friday that it had downed 4 Iranian-made kamikaze drones used by Russia's armed forces, prompting President Volodymyr Zelensky to complain that Tehran was harming Ukrainians. Military authorities in southern Ukraine said in a statement that they had shot down the Shat-136 unmanned aerial vehicle over the sea near the port of Odessa. Ukraine and the United States accuse Iran of supplying drones to Russia, something Tehran denies. Zelensky has asked his foreign ministry to respond to the use of Iranian equipment. Spokesman Sergei Nikiforov said, "Such actions by Iran are considered a step against the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine, and also against the lives and well-being of Ukrainian citizens," it said in a statement. Military experts say the drones will be useful to Russia for reconnaissance and as a roaming munition that can bide its time in finding and striking the suitable target. Artillery military divisions and naval units of the Ukrainian armed forces obliterated 37 Russian soldiers, destroying 11 self-propelled artillery systems, 2 multiple rocket launch systems, and 2 occupying ammunition depots. According to Ukrinform, the press service of the Navy reported this on Telegram. Also, over the past week, the Navy soldiers of the armed forces of Ukraine destroyed 9 firearms, 2 tanks, 10 amphibious assault vehicles, infantry fighting vehicles, and armored fighting vehicles, 1 Taut artillery unit, 4 mortars, 1 artillery shell, tractor, fuel tank, and 2 enemy shelters. It was noted that the military divisions and units of the Ukrainian Navy as part of the grouping continued to repel the aggressor. As Ukrinform reports, the Ukrainian armed forces eliminated some 56,300 Russian troops between February 24 and September 24, including 240 on September 23 alone. Ukrainian defenders also destroyed 2,262 enemy tanks, 4,807 armored fighting vehicles, 1,361 artillery systems, and other equipment. Meanwhile, Russian troops attacked the Pokrovsk district with S-300 missiles. The village of Mykolaiva of the Novorodivka community was attacked by enemies. 2 two-story buildings and 5 private houses were damaged. The Kurakov community was also affected. In particular, Russian troops used multiple rocket launchers to shell the city of Kurakov. They attacked Uspanivka and Henivka, damaging private homes. As a result of hostilities, the Kralivka screening station was cut off. The Pokrovsk community is left without water supply. In the morning, Russian troops opened fire on Avdiivka with artillery. The administrative building of the Avdiivka Coke factory and residential buildings in the old part of the city were damaged. According to Kirilenko, no one was injured in the area. In the Kramatorsk district, Drushkivka was attacked by the enemy. No casualties were reported, but residential buildings were damaged there. 7 people were evacuated from the shooting site. In the Svitlodarsk community of the Bakhmut district, shelling continued throughout the night. The village of Odradivka and the Mayorsk station were attacked by the enemy. There is no information about the victim. As reported by Ukrinform on September 23, Russian troops killed 2 civilians and injured 3 others in the Donetsk region. On the other hand, 7 people were injured in the Dnipropetrovsk region, 2 people were killed and 3 injured in the Donetsk region. 1 person was killed and 7 were injured in the Zaporizhia region, and 7 people were injured in the Kharkiv region. As reported by Ukrinform on September 22, 11 people were killed and 44 others were injured in Ukraine as a result of the armed aggression of the Russian Federation. The enemy continues to focus its efforts to completely occupy the Donetsk region and defend the captured territories, as well as interfere with the actions of the Ukrainian defense forces in certain directions, firing at their positions along the entire line of contact, trying to regain lost territory, and conducting aerial reconnaissance. The enemy did not stop attacking civilian infrastructure and residential areas. The threat of air and missile strikes persists throughout Ukraine.